I'm not sure how serious this bug is, but I think I found a bug in this auto chess. Whether it's the auto chess, whether it's elsewhere, that's another question. You know that in Chronicles, the unit Nightmare is a defensive unit. But in here, Nightmare happens to be an attacker unit. You see attacker. And what you need to know in auto chess is that every single unit of a kind, for example, attacker 4-star 1 person or 4-member unit, has the exact same stats. So 2860 36, for example. If you had another attacker, it would be 2860 36. Same for the defender as well. Now, a defensive unit has 100 defense, an attacker unit has 36 defense. And this is kind of a bad thing to use the Nightmare as a defender. This is what I did in this playthrough, no wonder that I was demolished like crazy. Normally you put an attacker behind a defender. So this was a crazy thing. And I have proof that Nightmare in the game by default is a defensive unit. Here it is. It's in my Microsoft Paint. You know, it starts with paint, so it's painful to use. That's the defense signal. Now it has its own stats. Every single unit has its own stats. Just in auto chess, be mindful that Nightmare is an attacker unit, and that's the only place where this happens. And another problem is that in Chronicles, you know, especially for new players, you know, you get started playing and then you get presented the offer to get a Nightmare for 40 chess pieces. And then you're, or not chess pieces, 40 silver. And then you're like, okay, is this an attacker? Is this a defender? I know from auto chess that it's an attacker. I haven't received the unit and like as mine, so I don't know what it is. And you need to know that in auto chess it's an attacker unit. In Chronicles it's a defensive unit. And in the game it's a defensive unit by default. That's what you need to know. So don't be too surprised that you got an attacker unit. Although what's good in auto chess is that you happen to get the like charger, attacker, defender, and so on. These types of affiliation in the game. So you can inspect it before buying the unit. Or if you bought it and you don't like it, you can return it and get the same number of chess pieces back.